Good morning. It's Saturday, August 7th. And the other day, Joe Biden, the president, told the governors of Texas and Florida to get out of the way and allow people to wear masks. So Biden challenged these governors and other governors who are standing in the way of the fight against the Delta variation of COVID-19. When the nation is in a downturn after doing so well, when a nation is being assaulted by a variant that is winning and is putting people in the hospital in higher numbers than we have seen before. And why? Why is this variant doing so well? It's because over 50% of its population is not yet vaccinated. So Biden has stepped to the plate and said to the governors of these states where they're refusing to put mask mandates in place to get out of the way and let the people do what they should be doing, which is mask up. And DeSantis went bonkers. He said he's not getting out of the way, even as his rejection of masking and public health guidance risk are fueling the Delta variation of COVID-19 in Florida. Florida is like an emergency room, an ICU state. Everybody's in danger. And here's what gets even worse. It's okay for DeSantis, he thinks anyhow, to challenge the president. Conservatism is based upon allowing the locals who are in charge of sections of your society to run their own businesses. You don't interfere in general. But not DeSantis. DeSantis has carried this madness far, far out of whack. When school superintendents in municipalities feel that their population, their students are in danger, and they want the students to mask up and come to school wearing masks, DeSantis is against that and has challenged those school superintendents and ordered them not to issue a mask mandate. Now, was that a form of insanity? Why doesn't he step back and say, I'm in favor of health care. I'm in favor of taking care of my population. And his population is an aging population. And those people are probably mostly vaccinated, I would hope. But to put the next generation in danger because of some stupidity, some arrogance, some pretense at possibly running for the presidency in 2024. He has to look like a big man and challenge the president and tell all the school superintendents not to mask up. He doesn't want that done in his state. What an asshole. So between DeSantis and Greg Abbott, the governor of Texas, they preside over the two worst states in this pandemic. And it's only gotten worse because these two clowns have not issued any intelligent instructions with respect to masking. Why? Why won't they mask? What is the object of not telling people to mask up? What is the object of filling your ICUs with patients? What is the object of being way behind in the vaccination rates compared to some other states? Can we answer that question? Is it a sign of weakness that you have to wear a mask, that you have to defend yourself? I'm willing to bet in Florida and in Texas that if there was a physical danger, these two guys would put their 6-shooters on and hide behind a building to wait for the villain to show up so they could shoot him in the back. Would they stand out in the middle of the street ready to draw? I doubt it. I think these guys are cowards. They're afraid of something that allows them to make these asinine decisions? Do they think that the population wants these big, brave men? Men like Donald Trump, who refused to wear a mask most of the time, even though he got vaccinated right away, and then told everybody we should be using some cleaning fluid to protect ourselves from the virus. Well, I give him credit. Warp speed worked, but I don't give him credit for setting an example for these two clowns and many of the others who haven't been as vocal as DeSantis. So if DeSantis thinks he's going to be a top contender for the Republican nomination in 2024, let's see if this works in his favor. I sincerely hope not. I want to see his political career in the toilet along with the other crap that goes on and that he has done so far. So maybe this whole battle with Biden is just a practice run for sparring with him maybe in some presidential debate if he gets that far. And if the Republican Party is so hard up that they can't find a candidate that would be better than Ron DeSantis, they are in sad shape. Now, it's true, maybe they're worried that Donald won't be able to run in 2024. That's a possibility, because he'll be close to 80 years old. So maybe he won't run. And so DeSantis is throwing all his eggs in this one basket and trying to be a big shot against Biden. And ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous that we are going to put a bunch of school children in danger just to further a political career. I think those superintendents should defy DeSantis. What is he going to do? Send in the state troopers or the National Guard? If he did that, imagine the scene. The National Guard surrounding children and tearing off their masks. What insanity. But I should expect insanity in this country right now, because it seems to be running rampant, and it's not necessarily because of the pandemic. It's because of the misguided visions of many who are in authority. So I think I better stop this rant right now, and I'll see you in the morning. Bye.